Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Anywhere you come across my video, you have to share, you have to like, you have to subscribe to Aziza Audio YouTube, you have to follow me on TikTok, you have to follow me on Instagram. Yeah. This message is about advice to the federal government of Nigeria, you know, because this is not the time for Nigeria citizens to play. You see what is going on inside desert. You understand? Nigeria is the most richest country in Africa after Togo. You know, what the mineral resources that God give us, if we make use of that mineral resources, Nigeria will be number one in Africa. It will be number one in the world. It's not only in Africa. Because you see everything that the British they used to develop, the European Union they used to develop their place. Everything come from Nigeria. That is why you see those people they don't want Nigeria to have peace. So I want to play this video. After this video, me I will start to analyze because we Africa continent we need to come together and build the unity for Africa. I start for Africa unity and start for Africa sovereignty. Because look at the way we are going. You understand? We are still go backward. We are still allow the European Union to make use of our mineral resources. Well, I don't know what is wrong with our leader because our leader they have to do the right thing. I don't know what is wrong with our leader because if you see what is going on in the Africa continent, it will make you angry. Look at all the mineral resource we have in Nigeria. You understand? We don't have anything that produces something for that country. Everything we have, we send it back before we have to pay to get it back. Is that the way we have to live? Look at what Burkina Faso president stand to they do. Look at the way he built Burkina Faso. Look at Mali, look at Niger. Why we Nigeria, the black race in Africa, we cannot come together we cannot come together for unity and one goal. When somebody command for Nigeria to come and start to agitate for you people before you know the federal government come for the person because of our leader. They are using they are using us to play politics. You understand? So I don't know why our leader they don't want to accept, but this time around our leader must accept back themselves because we cannot take it on granted. That is why I call on Africa continent because anything that happen to one Africa touch the other Africa. We are all black race. We are all Africans. We need to support each other. You understand? We need to build we need to build our Africa the way Europe build yourself because everything that Europe used to build this Europe where we live today, everything come from Africa. Till now, our Africa leader they are still useless to allow the European export our mineral resources. Then our youth there they have nothing to do. They don't even have food to eat. When you speak or you come out to agitate for your people, you come out to speak for your people, there the government are after you. Is that the way to build a country? Is that the way to build a continent? So I want to play this video. After this video, I will analyze. You understand? Because I want some African leader, let them imitate what Ibrahim Toure is doing. Very important. Yeah.
Nigeria holds 70% of Africa's wealth, but most Nigerians don't even know this. The World Bank deliberately keeps this quiet because if Nigerians realize their true power, the global economy would shift overnight. Your country has more oil reserves than Saudi Arabia, more natural gas than Russia, and agricultural land that could feed half of Africa. Yet somehow you're told Nigeria is poor. The richest families in Europe built their fortunes from Nigerian resources over centuries. They created a system where raw materials leave Nigeria for pennies and return as expensive products. Even today, international corporations extract billions while paying minimal taxes. The craziest part, Nigeria's pension funds alone could buy entire European companies. But foreign advisors convince leaders to invest overseas instead of building local industries. If Nigeria stopped exporting raw materials tomorrow and focused on processing everything locally, it would become the world's fourth largest economy within a decade.
my fellow Africans, my fellow Nigeria, my fellow Africa, please, shebi una listen to this video, especially my country, Nigeria. You see what Nigeria have? You see the mineral resource that belong to us? Why our leader, they are playing politics with us? Why our leader don't want us to grow? Why our leader don't want the country to excel? Hmm? What is the problem with our leader? Most of them, they buy house in Europe and they don't want to build the Africa continent. What is going on with our leader? The mineral resources we have, why can't we use these mineral resources in Nigeria there? Why can't we produce everything? What we have, we produce everything. We tell the foreigner to go. What belongs to Nigeria, we want to make use of it as a Nigeria. Because we have so many youth there, they don't have nothing doing. We have so many graduates, they don't have job. You know, there is no work in Nigeria. But our president, they are still working with the Europeans to loot the mineral resources. When you talk, you say the president of the country don't have what it takes to be a president. Many people, they are hungry. Many people, they are after you. You know, that is not the right thing. You understand? When you speak the truth to power, people are hungry. Look at the continent we come from, Nigeria. Look at what is going on there. Everything about the country is corrupt. You know, everything about the country is corrupt. The leader, the president is corrupt. The Senate is corrupt. The House of Assembly is corrupt. The minister is corrupt. Okay, how can you tell me something reasonable will come out of that government? Since when I was born, I never experienced a such government like this. You know, this is my worst government that I ever experienced in the history of Nigeria. You understand? Where it be said they will see white, they will turn that white to black. When they will see black, they will use that black to red. What is that? When you speak the truth, they come after you. Is that the way to build a country? Is that the way how country can move forward? No. You have to protect the life and property of your people. Look at the way the insecurity, they are killing Nigeria. The way Fulani Esme, Boko Haram are killing Nigeria citizens. The government, the president, he cannot even address the country. Before you know, you hear say he travel, he go 2 week vacation. And before you know, you go 2 week vacation. You cannot even come out to channel to address a country that you are covered. You take all his way. You are pushing Nigeria citizens to war. You are still continue to push Nigeria citizens to war. But when it go set, you understand? So, you no go get where you go wrong go. More they destroy the country. You understand? You have an opportunity to be a governor, you cannot govern your place. You have opportunity to be a minister, you cannot govern your place. You have opportunity to be a president, you cannot cover your place. You have opportunity to be a senate, you cannot make the right law. Okay, what is that? Everything about the Nigeria system is corrupt. Go about the judiciary. Look at what the judiciary, the whole world, they are watching what is going on about Nigeria judiciary. The president cannot think about this. The minister, the governor, the senate, they cannot even address their president. President, this way you are going is wrong. Other continent, they are after, they are watching what is going on in Nigeria. No. Because all the system that are built around there is corrupt. Is that the way the country to go? So me, I call Nigeria citizen, I call the youth, please, let's come together. Let's come together in 2027. You understand? We have to do the right thing. We know what to do. We know what is meant for us to do. Because we see what is going on. Nobody can advise us. We have to do this by ourselves. So anyway you come across this video, please, you have to subscribe to Aziza Audio YouTube. You have to follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. Based there, bad government in Nigeria.